In the winter of 1959, 9 experienced hikers ventured into the Ural Mountains. They were young, strong, and prepared. Weeks later, search parties found their tent abandoned and ripped open violently from the inside. Footprints led from the camp, barefoot, into the minus 30-degree blizzard. What could force them to flee their only shelter? The official cause of death, a compelling natural force. But the evidence left behind told a far more terrifying story.
The case was shut down, the files classified. Hypothermia doesn't explain the violent injuries or the radioactivity on their clothes. We're asking the questions the Soviets wouldn't.
This was not a group of novices. Their photos show smiling, hopeful faces full of life. Their leader, Igor Dyatlov, was a brilliant engineering student.
We'll set up camp
they were expert skiers and hikers who knew these mountains. When the group failed to send their telegram on time, no one was worried at first. Delays in the wilderness were normal, but as days turned into a week, the first search parties were sent out, facing a vast, silent, and empty wilderness. What they found was not a scene of a tragic accident, but the beginning of a chilling mystery. An abandoned tent full of supplies. The hikers' own diaries tell a normal story until the final entry. The tone shifts to a growing, unnamed dread. Then, on the night of February 1st, something happened that made them slash their way out and run for their lives.
What happened to the bodies?
The autopsy reports were censored, and the files are gone.
The first bodies were found a mile away, under a cedar tree, dressed only in their underwear. It wasn't until May that the final 4 were found, and this is where the mystery deep.
It wasn't until May that the final 4 were found. And this is where the mystery deepens into sheer horror.
What did the autopsy reveal?
The injuries were like a car crash, immense pressure, and the young woman, her tongue was gone.
Local Mansi tribesmen spoke of strange, glowing orange spheres they saw in the sky that night.
Did you see anything unusual?
The military saw the lights too. They told us not to speak of it, called it missile tests.
This leads to the most chilling theory. A secret Soviet weapons test gone wrong, and a swift, brutal cover-up. But an avalanche makes no sense. The slope was too gentle, and the official report denies all military activity in the area. To this day, the files remain sealed. The 9 deaths on the Mountain of the Dead remain a deeply unsettling mystery. The mountain keeps its secrets. The only certainty is that on that night, 9 friends faced a terror so absolute that death in the snow was their only escape. To uncover more secrets that history tried to bury, subscribe to History's Secrets.